Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, okay, that's it, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, is this on? Is this good? Is this going? Is this where it's gotta be? Okay, I think it's what I want. All right, okay. Okay. All right, are we going over here? Is this going? Is this going over here now? Okay, that should be good. All right. Hey everyone, it's your buddy Cal. This is a bit of a different video. It's been a minute since we've talked, and this is a bit of a different video for me. So bear with me, please. But you know, I've done something that I just very greatly regret. A lot is weighing on my conscience right now. I'm just very conscienced. You know, I'm not feeling too good. I've said some things that I wish I could take back. Things that most likely all of you are very well aware of from my recent diss track that I put out that's sitting at 3.5 million views on YouTube. 3.7 million. That's how many views it's got. You know, it's been said 4.8 million views on a diss. That's like as much a diss could ever get. And I'm very honored to have gotten that many people listening to my diss. People are even saying, Cal, the 7 million views you got on your diss, that's going to affect Drake's legacy. I mean, that diss was so hard you can't even call him Dr. Drake no more. He lost his PhD. Now how's he supposed to feed his family?
It's all your fault, Cal.
And word on the street is, Drake actually heard my diss. And some of the things I said really hurt his feelings. And just sent shockwaves through the rap community, like when I said that he calls himself the sixth god because he can't count to 7. People saw me say that and they took it seriously. I didn't mean that. I didn't know that. I just came up with it. I thought it was a funny thing to say. I don't actually know. I'm going to be honest here. I just made that up. I didn't know your raps actually had to be real when you said them. So unfortunately, I have to admit that I lied. I lied, made things up for my raps, which is something I haven't done before, but I was just so excited to get in there and do what all the other big, great rappers are doing. That's why I made the diss track in the first place, even though it's not in Cal's nature to diss. I'll admit I'm a love her, not a fighter. But when I went online and I saw some of my favorite rappers beefing off, I was like, oh man, I want to beef off too. I mean, it's just so great. It's so exciting as a fan of the music to see Drake beefing off Kendrick Lamar. And, you know, as a fan, and I'm getting emotional, I'm sorry. You want to jump in there, you want to beef him off too. Beef off Kendrick, and then have you guys watch me beef him off, and then I beef off Drake, and you guys see me beef him off too? And then just imagine if it goes to a place where it's just all three of us beefing off each other with all you guys watching. But after I came out with my diss, and I saw that Drake didn't respond in 24 hours. I was left in a very sad and dark place. That place where I'm sure we've all been at some point, because it was 24 hours since I came out with my diss and Drake hasn't responded. And Cal doesn't want to beef off by himself, even if there are 10 million people watching. Which is why anytime I rap from here into the future, I'm not telling no more lies. So anytime I rap about Dr. Drake or Kendrick or any other artist from here into the future, I'm only telling 100% things I know to be real. And I figure if I stay on that path and I do a good job and I tell some real raps, one day somebody's going to want to beef me off too. And who knows, it could possibly be Dr. Drake, PhD. So thank you to everybody watching this video. And thank you for accepting my apology. Hopefully this doesn't happen never again. And I support all you upcoming rappers who look up to me and, you know, want to be the biggest beefers out there. You'll get there one day. So that's all I want to say. I take back all my diss to Dr. Drake, unless he does decide to respond, because then it's back on like Donkey Kong. But until that day, I'm just gonna keep the peace. Okay, well, I'm gonna put it there. Yep,